Hello, my name is Nick Spriggs, and I'm with 3D Film Connection, and our product is the NEO3D. Sorry I didn't bring one for everyone, but I do have a working demo here.
Any glasses?
No glasses.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm David Briggs, and our product is the NEO3D, an 8-inch Android tablet. Don't have to wear the glasses to see the 3D. So far, we are the industry leader and first mover in glasses-free 3D tablets. And our focus is education, military, and of course, entertainment.
Yeah, so David and I chose education as the first focus for our tablet because there are about 20 companies making K through 12 education curriculum, and it's more engaging and students score better. So our target market are people that are looking for to take the 3D experience out of the theater and out of the living room and put it into the personal user experience.
The tablet itself is 3D, like I said. And the 3D effect is provided using a parallax barrier, which is like a fence post that you're seeing a different view with each eye. And this is compiled within your brain. As you can see on the slide here, it creates a lot more activity within the brain. And so our focus is education specifically, just to take advantage of these increased amounts of understanding within children and really anybody.
Yeah. So far, our traction to date is we've raised $300,000. Part of that was through an Indiegogo campaign that we completed, and we've been selling product commercially for 90 days now. And within that 90 days, we've sold over 500 units into 23 countries. Our unit cost is $160 a piece. Our wholesale margin is $90, and our retail margin is $190. And so that's been working for us, and we're looking to raise money to increase the pace of our product development, grow our sales and marketing effort, and build up our patent portfolio.
Now a little about the team. I myself am one of the co-founders, and Nick here. I'm extremely excited to be involved in glasses-free 3D because I was born legally blind. For the first 9 years of my life, not only was I legally blind, but I didn't have stereoscopic vision. So when I got my first pair of glasses at the age of 9, it was kind of like the first time I saw 3D without the glasses, and really kind of had that epiphany of, you know, that there's an experience beyond two-dimensional displays. And it's outside of the theater and really within our hands. We've been working on this for 3 years, specifically within glasses-free 3D, 1 year on the tablet. And we finally have gotten to the point where we have a tablet that is a complete solution. It ties in with multiple content, with very little development. It works with OpenGL, all kinds of Android games, as well as interactive educational content.
And one of our team members who isn't here today is our sales guy, Skipper Turk. 15 years in display technology, 3 years in glasses-free 3D display, and he has national contacts that cross over all industries. And just briefly on my background, I have an undergraduate degree in finance and accounting and a law degree. After leaving the law practice, I worked for 15 years in commercial real estate and private equity, leaving my last company as president, and I'm excited to be involved in a startup.
And someone that we're going to have joining the team very soon is Chris Cho. He led major projects for Samsung as well as IBM, and most recently he was working with a 3D display software company, and has asked to join our company, and we're extremely excited to have him in the prospect of growing out our business with the individuals that are attracted to our company.
Yep. And then one of the things that David and I are most excited about is the trend in education for schools to get rid of the textbooks, get rid of the printers, and get rid of the expensive software licenses and convert to tablets and tablet-based curriculum. So just in the United States, that will increase our addressable market by over 50 million students as that adoption becomes more complete, and over the global market, that's an additional 500 million students.
Our business principles are based on honesty, transparency, accountability, and respect. And in building our business with this and holding ourselves as well as our partners and employees to it, we're building a company that we really enjoy working for and with and a part of, and are really enjoying all the people that we've been getting to know within the industry.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
So you talked about education.
It's a highly competitive space, as you guys know. There's a lot of big players in there. How do you guys, I guess, want to compete, or what's your GTM strategy around that?
I think our strategy on that one is to work with the 20 companies that are already developing 3D curriculum for projectors. And so we can take that technology and directly port it to our tablet. And so we have a pre-installed base of need and demand for a solution for 3D curriculum that we can instantly serve, have them resell. We can use their existing distribution chain to bring a cheaper, more complete solution to the marketplace.
It's more of a partnership.
Yes.
This model.
Just to clarify, I want to know a little bit more about the tablet. So talk a little bit about the manufacturing, how this is going to go from idea to, being massively produced.
Okay, we've produced our first 1,000 units already, and what's different about this tablet from another Android tablet is the LCD module. The LCD module has a parallax barrier component. The manufacturing process is really the secret sauce right now in making enjoyable, repeatable, consistent products. And so right now our factory can do up to 400,000 units a month, so we can scale with demand. The biggest challenge there is creating awareness and demand for the product to then ramp up to need to use the capacity that we've already have allocated.
Yeah, so I would love to push on that. Describe your sales and marketing channel. It worries me a bit when I hear about technology that's been invented for a market that doesn't know it needs the product yet, and in particular going through secondary distributors to education, so you're not even going direct to the primary purchasers. Correct, and our sales and marketing is one of our biggest challenges.
And it most certainly is a difficult thing. We got our very first bit of visibility through an Indiegogo campaign we raised and succeeded. And then from there, shipped out units to, I wonder if I can go back, but VentureBeat, Consumer Reports, and a lot of other publications covered us. The way that we're going to find transparency is through these partnerships, through the educational, and then we've been approached by medical, military, and zoos and aquariums are really interested in using it just for the increased brain activity and enjoyability and engagement.
Yeah. Currently, we're selling directly, and we do have sample units in the buyers of all the big box retailers as well.
So what is the research that you guys have done in the education space? I guess I don't really get how it actually helps there, the 3D part.
So there was a study, it was an Ann Bamford study along with DLP, Texas Instruments. It included 950 students, 55 teachers across 8 countries, and they found that students actually tested up to 45% higher when learning in 3D versus 2D, just because of the, having a different image per eye. You don't just have pixels, you have voxels. So when you have voxels, you have a full volumetric comprehension and visualization of something maybe you'd never be able to see, something in space or something in cells. And by having that visualization, you have a further understanding of what you're looking at rather than just an image with some titles.
Have there been similar studies done with just retina displays?
No, Texas Instruments wasn't pushing retina.
Did TI make a competing device after that study?
They make the projectors. And so for the cost of one of the projectors, you can give every student in a classroom a tablet, put all their school books on it, and give them free Google software as well. Right.
But to your point, the functional magnetic resonance imaging studies that have been done of students studying with 2D versus 3D, I don't know what the base 2D tablet was, but they were compared to a 2D tablet in establishing a greater engagement of the brain and more neural connections when studying in 3D.
Did you design it specifically to tackle the education space, or was it more of an entertainment device at first?
Well, we started off taking a tablet that we thought was fantastic, and then adding the parallax barrier, and then adding the software, and now we can take anything 2D and make it 3D. And it sounds crazy, but come out and see it, and look at the 2D to 3D conversion. It's amazing. But our next tablet, the one that we're working on, is 10-inch. It meets the Common Core curriculum. It's built specifically for kids. It's not you buy a tablet, you put a case on it. It's a tablet combined, just completely made for education. And my history and my parents, everything's been in education, and the connection between students and teachers and parents. So it's exactly up our line.
Right. We didn't design it specifically for education, but education seemed to be the one target market where there was a need and an availability of content and a demand within the educational field for a device to solve this problem.
Are you guys working with any, I guess, I know you talked about working with partners to tap into their channels, but are you guys working with any students directly on any level?
We've got nothing going on currently, but we have plans to, and we're working with the Special Interest Group 3D for ISTE, and they're helping us get into some classrooms, and